When they are together, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon perform at their highest level. One of the most underappreciated acting duos, both in front of and behind the camera, continues to be Affleck and Damon. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, who are both excellent friends and frequently work together on and off screen, are two of our most entertaining and dependable movie stars of the current day. Over the years, they have collaborated on numerous films, from small independent dramas to significant Hollywood epics. Despite having shared several on-screen appearances over the years, they only managed to get 2 credits for their joint script work. Good Will Hunting, arguably the team's most cherished work, was released in 1997. Prior to 2021's surprisingly underappreciated The Last Duel, which they co-wrote with Nicole Holofcener, their script collaborations would be put on hold for 24 years. This month sees the release of Air, another standout in the Affleck-Damon filmography. Although the two did not create the script together, their relationship is nonetheless prominently displayed throughout the movie. What better opportunity to reflect on the two films that solidified these two men's friendship the most? Affleck and Damon's first contact. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck appear to be the kind of pals that teamed up solely for the benefit of the film industry, but their friendship has a much longer history. When Damon was 10 and Affleck was 8 years old, they first met. Both aspired to be actors, but they ended up choosing different career paths in their later adolescence. Affleck spent a brief period of time studying Spanish at the University of Vermont. Damon was enrolled in Harvard but left before receiving his degree to concentrate on his acting career. Early on-screen appearances of Affleck and Damon. Both of them invested their post-college years in advancing their own performing careers. Technically, they appeared in Field of Dreams as background extras at a Red Sox game. But in reality, they are completely absent from the movie. Damon claims that incident was actually only a pretext to visit Fenway Park. School Ties was actually the first movie they had together, a film that prominently features Brendan Fraser, a recent Oscar winner, but it also counts as a contribution to the Affleck-Damon canon. Although Affleck's part as Chesty Smith is considerably less significant than Damon's as Charlie Dillon, it's nonetheless entertaining to see the two at this early stage in their careers. Affleck would go on to appear in Dazed and Confused and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, while Damon was getting his start in Geronimo, An American Legend. Both of them would appear in the 1997 Kevin Smith picture Chasing Amy, and the 1995 film Glory Days. Not because of Chasing Amy, but for another reason. 1997 would go on to be a significant year in both of their individual and joint careers. Good Will Hunting was their first joint screenplay. The first genuine project that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck worked on together was Good Will Hunting. Gus Van Sant, a director who had previously mostly focused on indie and art house films with works like My Own Private Idaho and even Cowgirls Get the Blues, was the film's creator. In the movie, Will Hunting, a MIT janitor with a genius-level IQ, is assisted in finding his purpose in life by Dr. Sean McGuire, his psychologist, played by Robin Williams. The film was originally written by Damon as a 40-page script for a Harvard course, but with Affleck's assistance, it was later expanded. Originally intended to be a psychological thriller, The Last Duel in collaboration again. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck left after seeing Good Will Hunting. The two were among the first rising stars in Hollywood, and they have remained two of the industry's most well-known faces. However, it would be another 24 years before the two of them would team up again on a screenplay, giving birth to the sweeping and tense The Last Duel in 2021. Sean Grant was supposed to write the script at first, but after Ridley Scott signed on, Damon and Affleck were selected to write the script alongside Nicole Holofcener. The Last Duel, a true story of crime, scandal, and trial by combat in medieval France by Eric Jaeger, served as the inspiration for the movie. This describes a real legal duel that took place in medieval France. Both the movie and the book center on Jean de Carouge, a knight who, after his wife Marguerite de Carouge accuses Legris of raping her, challenges the other knight Jacques Legris to a fight. The story of the film, which is recounted from 3 different perspectives and mostly in flashbacks, has an interesting narrative structure and style. Although The Last Duel is a well-known hit, Good Will Hunting is nonetheless deserving of praise. The screenplay by Affleck, Damon, and Holofcener is excellent.